Howdy y'all, thanks for stopping by. This is a story about our big giant porch swing that we built and is still sitting in our backyard. A little bit of history. I've been building porch swings out of cypress my whole life. My dad taught me when I was just a kid. I made the mistake of telling him I was bored one day, and he said, well, I'll fix that, son. So made a bunch of porch swings growing up, and for some spare money, through my 20s. And in about 2006, 2007, we decided to start making porch swings commercially, and we started a porch swing company called Cruze Swings and Things. I'll show you a little footage of that and the logo and stuff. We do them unique, so they're a little bit different than what you see everywhere else. But that's not part of the story. The story is I've been building porch swings commercially for 5 or 6 years. 2012, late 2012, my buddy Bill Gottberg, hey Bill, he lives in Omaha, Nebraska. Well, he sent me a text with a picture, and he said, Chris, look at this, man, this is really cool. He said it's the world's largest swing in Hebron, Nebraska. And he sent me some shots of it, and I was like, holy crap, that's a big swing, man. And I did some research on it, and that swing was, I think, 24 feet long, and man, it was amazing. And I asked Bill, I'm like, how'd it look, man? He's like, it's huge, Chris. It's crazy big. And over the next couple of days, I started thinking, and I'm like, 24 feet? Really, that's not that big of a swing. So I'm pretty sure I can build a bigger swing than 24 feet and have the largest porch swing in the world. So after doing a little more research and a little more thinking, the porch swing part was no big deal. The frame of how to support a big swing and the weight that goes with it was a little bigger deal. So I had to get my dad involved, of course, and so I'll show you a little bit about how it's built and everything. But we built the swing, and it was complete. So I'm like, well, I want to do this official, right? So I contacted the Guinness Book of World Records in the UK, and come to find out, there was already a record swing, and this swing was like 400 feet long. So I'm like, well, hell, that's really big. And so my submission was declined. So I just wasn't happy with that, and I couldn't find any details about this 500-foot swing in Tasmania or wherever the hell it was. So come to find out, finally got somebody to talk to me at Guinness, and basically it was just a rope that some people had strung from here to there, called it a swing, and now it's a Guinness Book of World Records. So I'm like, look, that's not what we're doing here. And so they agreed to actually create a new category in Guinness, and it's called the world's largest bench swing. So the swing we built is 60 feet long. It'll hold a bunch of people. I'll show you some specs on it in a little bit, but just a little bit about how it was done. It's still sitting here in my yard. We still have people come by and take pictures with it. There's been several news stories done, and probably the coolest thing is this. Those people actually gave me a Guinness Book of World Records, and for the longest bench swing in the world, 60 feet long, on March 19th, 2013. So we're pretty proud of that. We actually have an idea for another Guinness record that we're going to be working on and filming here pretty soon. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy. Have a good day. So here's a full view of the swing. You got to get back a little bit to get it all in frame, but thought y'all might want to see it all at once. We'll get a little closer and tell you some details on it. All right, so here's our swing. We have cup holder arms on it. I'm just going to do a quick little walkthrough. Officially, the swing is 60 feet long. It weighs in at 578 pounds, and it seats 40 adults. It's broken out into 6-foot sections. Had to use some big heavy chain to support it. Obviously, 578 pounds is just the swing. You add 40 adults to that at 150 pounds each. I'll have to do the math, but that's a lot of weight. The hardware was supplied to me by Southwest Bolt and Screw. Appreciate them doing that. There's our world's longest porch swing. And I know you guys are going to give me crap because everybody does. Why is it called a porch swing? It's not on a porch, it's out in the open. Yeah, I know. You know, that's just what we call them in Louisiana, is porch swings. So save your comments on that. I've heard it before. Cypress lumber was donated by the Cypress Depot in Port Barre, Louisiana. And Knapp Surveying came out and did the official measurements for Guinness. So appreciate all those guys doing that. But there's the length of our swing, 60 feet. We'll show you in a minute how it's amazing. One person can sit on this swing and swing very easily with it. I'll bring Eli out here in a minute and show him. But really the swing, like I told you, the swing, I've been making swings my whole life. Swing was the easy part. The hard part was, how am I going to support all that weight? And my dad, who's, you know, just a freaking genius, came up with this support design. It is every 10 feet, and basically it just transfers all of that weight to this main 4x6. And we had to use some, you know, some cable to support the forward weight of it. We have some turnbuckles and some cable. We have some I forget what you call them. Some anchors going into the ground about 6 or 8 feet. I can't remember, but those were hell to drive in there. But man, you can load this swing up with a whole bunch of people, and it might crack a little bit, and you might hear some noises, but those supports barely even move. So it's the real deal. It's strong, heavy duty, and you know, I wouldn't hesitate for a minute to fill that thing up with 3,000 pounds of people, or whatever that number is. So there it is. It's about 8 years old now, so the cypress has started to weather and gray a little bit, but it's still in really good shape. We have cypress swings out there that are 20 years old and doing really well. But I'll put a link. Braden Cruze, my oldest son, owns our Cruze swings and things now. Gave it to him, I don't know, about 4 years ago or so, and he's doing really, really well with it. I'll put a link down to his Facebook page. Ship all over the world, and we do engraving and staining, and the coolest thing about our swings is the adjustable seat angle. I'll probably do a video on that one day. We'll see. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hey, Eli. All right, so this is just, I want to show y'all how easy it is to get it swinging. So hold on, let me get at the end. One person can make this thing swing. That's pretty cool. All right, Eli, go. Swing it hard. And it'll actually keep going for, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's so big. And once you get it swinging, it'll swing for a long time. Nice job, buddy. Or maybe you can get it swinging because you're so powerful.
Okay. From the force.
The force? Whatever. All right, that's all. I think it's kind of cool. When we first built it, we were worried that it wouldn't swing good, but it swings really good. All right, what's all that racket? You got the hiccups?
Possibly.
Why's your hat on crooked? That's probably why you got the hiccups.
Don't pay attention to what my hat's on.
You know the best way to cure hiccups, right? Straight.
Ooh.
Let's go try it.
can swing, but as Courtney Lang tells us, one local man is rocking his name in the Guinness Book of World Records.
It's one man's handiwork that's drawing in the crowds to his Moss Bluff home. Take a look at a backyard site that you won't see anywhere else.
So I've been building porch swings since I was about 12.
When Cruze isn't at work or making duck calls, he's in the shop building swings.
At last count, we have over 5,000 swings that we've built and sold across the world.
Now, he's been building swings like this one for 28 years, but it's an idea he had 6 months ago that led him to the Guinness Book of World Records.
A buddy of mine, Bill Gottberg, in Omaha, Nebraska, sent me a picture of the world's longest porch swing in Hebron, Nebraska. And when I saw this swing that's nowhere near big enough to be a world record.
So Chris took matters into his own hands. In less than 2 weeks, he doubled the record.
It sits 40 people. We weighed it. It weighs 548 pounds, made out of cypress.
Building a swing that long did present some challenges.
It'll hold about 40 adults. And if you do the math, that's about 9,000 pounds that it has to hold. So the support structure for this, this swing has to be very heavy duty.
But just constructing the swing didn't mean he was a shoo-in for the world record.
I had to have a couple of witnesses, right, verify that he measured it correctly. I had to have a video. I had to have pictures.
For Cruze, his favorite part wasn't when he received the world record title, but it was spending time with family.
I just help them put the boards down and hand stuff to them and stuff.
I could always tell my friends that I could. My dad made a world record. It's pretty much the only dad and probably in my school that has done that.
It's pretty well teamwork. It's been like that forever for us. We help one another with just about anything that we run into.
And for now, the world's largest porch swing sits right here in Louisiana.
And it just shows the kids and the family and everybody else that, even though we're in a little town in a suburb of Lake Charles, Louisiana, hey, you can do big things.
Cruze says he plans to donate the swing one day, but for now, it'll sit at his home in Moss Bluff. After service, Courtney Lang, KPLC 7 News.